December 10th, 2024, Rio Grande Valley, Texas. A fresh surge of migrants is arriving at the U.S.-Mexico border, driven by speculation about a potential shift in immigration policy if former President Donald Trump regains office. Trump, the Republican frontrunner for the 2024 election, has promised to reinstate his stringent border measures, sparking fear and urgency among those seeking entry into the United States. In recent weeks, thousands of migrants from Central America, South America, and even distant regions like Africa and the Middle East have joined caravans or sought assistance from smugglers to make their way to the border. Shelters in border towns such as Reynosa and Matamoros are overcrowded, while U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, agents report record encounters in key areas like the Rio Grande Valley. Many migrants fear that if Trump returns to power, policies like Remain in Mexico or the Family Separation Program could resume. "We've heard about the cruelty under Trump's first term," said Carla Jimenez, a mother of two from Honduras who has been waiting in Matamoros for weeks. "We cannot wait for that to happen. It is now or." The surge is placing additional strain on both Mexican and U.S. border resources. Humanitarian organizations, including the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, are raising alarms about the deteriorating conditions in makeshift camps and shelters. Many of these people are fleeing violence, persecution, and economic hardship, said Diego Flores, a coordinator with Doctors Without Borders in Reynosa. The conditions they face while waiting for processing are inhumane. "We are seeing malnourished children, untreated illnesses, and mental health crises." The Biden administration has implemented several measures to manage the flow, including expanding pathways for legal immigration and introducing the CBP One app to streamline asylum applications. However, critics argue these measures fall short in addressing the growing demand. At a rally in Iowa last week, Trump reiterated his hardline stance on immigration. "When I'm back in the White House, we'll finish the wall and catch and release and take our country back," he told a crowd of supporters. Trump has also floated the idea of using military force against drug cartels in Mexico, a proposal that has drawn criticism from human rights advocates and the Mexican government. Meanwhile, Republican lawmakers are pressuring the Biden administration to take more aggressive action at the border, arguing that current policies are incentivizing illegal immigration. Legal experts warn that a resurgence of Trump-era policies could lead to significant legal challenges. Advocacy groups have already pledged to fight any attempts to reinstate family separations or large-scale deportations. There are laws and court rulings that prohibit many of the draconian measures Trump is promising, said Marilena Hincapie, executive director of the National Immigration Law Center. "We will be ready to challenge them every step of the way." Immigration is emerging as a key issue in the 2024 presidential race, with both parties framing it as a referendum on their broader visions for America. Polls indicate that the electorate is deeply divided, with immigration policy ranking among the top concerns for voters. In the meantime, the human toll at the border continues to mount. For many migrants, the future remains uncertain as they balance hope for a better life against the risk of being turned away. "I don't want to break the law," said Juan Escobar, a migrant from El Salvador traveling with his teenage son. "But what choice do we have? We just want to live." As the political and humanitarian crises converge, the world watches to see how the U.S. will navigate this complex and emotionally charged issue.